Have you ever used the words deal sweetener or a similar word relative to the Colonia property?
I have not. As a matter of fact, I wrote a letter to Charles Livesey, or my attorney did, over that very issue where that was one of 2 times in my career I felt I was being bribed. And that was by Mr. Livesey, where he used those words to me,
Okay.
and then reported them to Dr. Fulton, that then came back around and tried to use those, that they were my words. So I absolutely did not use those words.
Okay.
Be adamant on the record of that.
I've never talked to Charles Livesey, or at least I don't think I have. You know, us lawyers kind of forget things sometimes, but what is Charles Livesey after regarding this property? And why would he even use the word deal sweetener? What is he
Because
trying to
we were
accomplish?
involved in a major litigation with the Schrantz estate that Charles Livesey represented. And he came down to my office, and we had a big long meeting, which he did me the pleasure of recording. And in that, we went through this whole 2-hour meeting, and at the very end, he pipes up and says, isn't there some property we can use to sweeten this deal and get you to change and give me a different ruling on your watershed ordinances? And I told him very politely, no.
Was he offering it to Jeff Niermeyer, or was he offering it to Salt Lake City as a deal
Couldn't
sweetener?
say. He just says it's, it's like Salt Lake City, can't you do this deal sweeten? But it came back that I was basically soliciting from developers, and it quite honestly pissed me off.
Okay, that's fair. What was the deal that he was proposing, of which the deal sweetener might be the cherry on top?
Of conserving additional lands if I gave him a favorable ruling on the Schrantz property in the Albion Basin.
Okay, is that litigation ongoing with the Schrantz property?
It's been settled.
Okay. So I just want to make sure my timing's lined up, though. Was Livesey's comment to you about deal sweetener that you subsequently had your attorney send a letter back to set the record straight, was that involving the Argenta property at all?
No, my understanding, what Charles Livesey was trying to do was acquire the Argenta property to use, as his term, the deal sweetener, to entice me to do something different with the Schrantz property.
And so this conversation happened prior to the Schrantz lawsuit settling?
Yes.
Okay.